can't believe Meek Mill trying to say.
Hey y'all, what's good? It's your girl Faith the Hustle. It's pre-Friday, so you already know what time it is. We got somebody special in the building today. Came through to hang out with us, Melo.
You know what it is.
Thanks so much for coming through. I appreciate your time. I was reading about you, and you're a very interesting person. So, what side of Houston are you from?
I'm originally born right out of Clayton Homes. It's right there. It's like on the outskirts, right here on the city. It's just like, it's crazy. Like it's one Section 8 complex for like so many people. And it was like an up and downhill thing, you know. So with the structure of the complex, like my father was like the maintenance guy back in the day.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying, growing up and you know, it's been crazy. And then I say about 94 we moved to A-Leaf. Didn't know nothing about A-Leaf really.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, we stayed over there off of Kirkwood and Bel Air. It was crazy, you know, growing up and everything. Then we moved back to Clayton Homes. And
So where you graduated from?
I graduated from Hastings High School.
Okay.
Yes.
And you've been a bodyguard. For y'all listening in, he's been a bodyguard for 13 years, a celebrity bodyguard. Yeah. So you're not just protecting somebody's loved one, you're protecting people who are loved by millions, influencers. Where you're from, did you fight? What made you become a bodyguard?
Coming out of Hastings, you know, like you know, being a kid, you know, you got aspirations of being an athlete and everything. So, like from a young age, my father always trained us, you know what I'm saying, as football players. Like it was real crazy. Like I'll wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and you can catch a kid with weights running up and down the hill, you know, and everything like that. So, growing up, you know, I always wanted to play football. You know, I had my aspirations playing football. You know, high school. One of the top players in, you know.
I see you went to North Dakota?
Yeah, I went to North Dakota. I played college football out there. But that was later on in life, though.
Okay.
And, that came right after, that came really before, well, between me doing my bodyguard thing and, you know, owning my company and everything like that, that came right there, me going to North Dakota and play football out there.
And you've had the chance to be clients, your first client. Let's talk about your first client.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. No one knows about this story. It's like the first time ever, you know, hearing about this. Like, I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'm gonna let you say it.
Yeah, Nipsey. Yeah, like
so, the late great Nipsey was your first client. What year did you start protecting him?
Man, this was 2014.
Okay.
So when Nipsey was like basically coming around, you know, he was basically getting out there and everything like that. You know,
he was bigger on humanitarianism than his music.
Yeah, was going real hard. I had a friend named Kofo and Black D. You know, I grew up with them and everything like that. Like they did shows around the way and everything, at Warehouse Live and everything like that. And one day I get this call. Like I'm fresh out of college. Like I'm fresh off a bowl game. Went to a bowl, you know, played the bowl game and everything like that in Kansas City. I'm fresh off. I come back home. I'm open back up my company, and my first client is Nipsey. And I was like, you know, it's crazy. It was like one of the, you know, you talk about, you know, living legend, you know, and everything like that, you know, and you really
y'all had a great connection. Like, what do you think it was about you that made him say, like, yeah?
Like first off, like meeting him was like, it was like family, you know what I'm saying? It was like him I met, it was like, it was family, like it was crazy. The first time meeting him, you know, he got off the plane, I met him in the airport. His DJ VIP, I met him first, and then I met his manager, George Benici, I met him. And then you got this tall guy walking out in gray, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and you like, wow, you know, I didn't want to seem starstruck at
but
first.
His presence was that vibe was just there.
It was crazy.
I believe it.
It was crazy. And then, you know, his best friend, BH, you know, we all jumped into the SUV. You know, we had a pop-up shop that day. And it was just like that ride, you know what I'm saying, that talking, you know, was one of the things like.
So him being your first client ever, and then what's going on in this situation or what's happened with him, it's hard for me to say it comfortably yet because it's still, you know, feels some type of way a little bit. But what's something he taught you as your first client, being a legend that he was?
It was just like, I remember the first question I asked him, I was like, man, what really influenced you, you know what I'm saying, to be in the rap game? What made you want to pursue this and everything like that? Like, and he was, you know, he told me, he was like, man, it was just a dream of mine, like, and, you know, I felt that I had a message to get out, you know, and I had, you know, people that I needed to, you know, get this message out to.
Okay.
And like through his music, like he influenced me like a lot. Like the crazy thing is like you can find me listen to his early stuff, you know, and everything like that. Like it was just like one of the things like
to just do you.
Yeah, just
so
do you and follow your dream. Like never let nobody tell you can't do it. You know?
Facts. You've also worked with Currency.
Yeah.
A lot of other artists, and you've been running your own company called the Melo Agency for the last 7 to 8 years, managing?
Yeah, it's been 7 years I've been running the Melo Agency while being a bodyguard. The Melo Agency is just like, it's an umbrella, you know, it's an umbrella of, you know, things that go under under that, you know, which is my security company, the Melo Executive Protection, which is something, you know, the company I've been running for 13 years. My management, you know, side of things, when we managing artists, me putting on concerts, you know, which is Pass the Aux concert series.
Yeah, I was gonna get into that with you.
So it's just, you know, it's an umbrella of things, you know.
Yeah, real businessman. I got a lot of respect for you being a bodyguard because you putting your life on the line for somebody to protect. Oh, yeah. And I think, you know, the fact that if you're gonna do something like that, it might as well be for somebody who's making that kind of difference in this world, or, you know, in the industry. You ain't just gonna do it for nobody. So I feel you on that note. And within the city, you got Pass the Aux concerts, right?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and talk about that.
Man, Pass the Aux concert series, man. You know, staple of Pass the Aux, like how I built it was just like, man, it actually took maybe 3 to 4 years before I even put on the show. You know, I was just talking about it to my friends and everything like that. I was just, you know, mumbling and jumbling, like, you know, working for other people, you know, in their concerts and, you know, they showcases and everything. I wanted to bring something different to the city, you know, and get an artist a different outcome of just saying, you know, oh, I'm just going to this showcase, I'm gonna be a part of this showcase and everything like that. Like, I try to steer away from the word showcase, cause
right.
It's
not like a talent show.
Yeah,
like, this is your real life stuff. This is your career.
Real life, yeah. Like, I created this, you know what I'm saying? I made it a staple for artists, you know, get interviews in one place. Like, 5-6 interviews in one place from top, you know, radio personalities.
Well, you're going to have to start letting me know when it come through.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot.
The next one's going on January 26th.
Look, you see my calendar's out right now. No lie.
I see.
I'm ready for some things. I've already been planning for 2020. Now, Pass the Aux is a real cool name because anytime you got somebody to come in a car or, you know, whatever, it's always Pass that Aux.
Yeah.
And I've heard other people kind of want to use that similarity.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy.
How does that make you feel?
You know,
this is also somebody you could be bodyguarding for as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, once upon a time, I did a job, you know, long ago. You know, I get into full detail about that one too. It's a funny story behind it. But yeah, man, you know, you know, it kind of put an edge to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I created something and it's out there. It's been out there.
It's been there, yeah.
It's like, dang, like I stamped it, like, and you know, put your, you know, blood, sweat, tears. Like, I really put blood, sweat, and tears for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took You never know, like.
So if you could just send a message out, what would it be? Hey, hit me up. Let's see what we could do together. Or, hey, man, this is my stuff. I'm already doing it.
Yeah, it's like I'm not coming on no beef side or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you know, as businessmen, you know, research is up on, you know what I'm saying, everywhere, you know, and you know that's what you have, you know, the people around you for, you know. And little I know, we still don't know how it goes about what happened between that, you know what I'm saying, that note and everything like that with, you know, with Meek and everything, you know. It was just a.
So it's Meek Mill.
You know, it was crazy, you know, because I got the messages from like all, basically the whole city, man. The whole city rallies behind me, behind Pass the Aux. They know, you know what I'm saying, where it's born, bred here in Houston.
Right.
And, you know, this is where it's created and here to stay, you know, but you know, we do travel outside the city, like
cool,
you know, and everything like that. So, but you know, I just feel like you know, hit me up, you know, my IG is Melo _the _manager.
That's for everybody.
That's for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, and it's just a thing, like, you know, we can come together on some business, you know.
Well, look, you over here talking about 2020.
Yeah.
I'm over here ready. I got my calendar open. I ain't none of these people yet, but whatever way I could support in the show, you're always welcome to come back through.
Oh, yeah.
So what is your biggest thing you're pushing now? Is it being a bodyguard, or is it dedicating yourself to promoting these upcoming artists?
I'm dedicated to all. I mean, you know, I'm a multitasker. You know, I put it all in position with things going on. You know, as far as working with my artists. You know, Tuffy though, he just did a big hit with Black Youngster, and it's called Steppin'. It's going crazy right now in LA. It's going
crazy. Is a
crazy
specific dance to it?
I don't know if he has a specific dance to it, but you know, that's him. You know, if he does, then we can definitely put it in.
Yeah, we can make sure he's on this playlist too.
But yeah, that's a big hit that's running right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Money World ENT. That's his label and everything like that. And he's out there in LA right now. He's doing his thing. And you know what I'm saying? And my other artist, Shorty, she's here in H-Town. She got a nice hit called Finesse. You know what I'm saying? So we real pushing over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with an international artist called Torelli. You know, he's a real big, you know, in the Afrobeat community world. But you know, doing that, you know, with the artists and everything like that, that's my life, you know, and everything.
I feel you.
You know, I always in this platform I have. That's definitely my life, you know, and everything like that. So the music side is everything to me, and you know, the bodyguard side.
Can you rap? Are you an artist as well too? You rap, you sing, you got bars, you be dancing. No. Or you just strictly, okay, just had to ask.
I just went down with the artist, you know.
All right, maybe catch you on a hook or something later.
I mean, maybe you catch me in the background, you know, bodyguard somebody big.
That's yeah, I'm that way too. I stay in my lane. I know what I'm good at, and I be great. And if whatever it is else, I'll let y'all be great at what you do best. Yes, but look, we made a connection here. We really sat here and vibed. Our broadcast, I have about currently 95,000 followers on an app, and I go live every day. They're from all over the world, so I've been trying to plan some stuff to travel as well, but they're always listening. Even out here right now, we got Australia listening, we got UK listening, hey, Africa.
Y'all holler at me.
They gonna holler at you, but you know they faith and hustle. They humble hustlers. They riding. Hey. So let's collaborate. You bring your talent on here, and I would love to let them in my audience, you know, check them out too.
Oh, most definitely. I got a couple artists that's gonna be on here, you know, that's gonna be on Pass the Aux Winter Jam that I'm gonna bring through here in my,
you said January 23rd?
January 26th. Yeah, 26th.
Okay, that's a Sunday, y'all.
Sunday, you know, right after church, right after y'all getting y'all hands and, you know, praise on, y'all can get ready to come on out and, you know, and everything, you know, so it's gonna be
you silly.
It's gonna be real nice.
Well, look, I appreciate y'all really coming through. Before I end this, hold on. Before we end this, I want to know one thing.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you manifesting? What are you manifesting for 2020?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. The way things going right now, the way God opening these doors for me, 2020, man, I'm manifesting a lot. I'm trying to be rich in six months. I'm trying to drop that ball for real. Right when it hit on the first. I'm trying to drop that ball right on the first, like it's 2020 is up, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's bigger and better things for my artists, myself, and the people around me, the people that's that we going with. My DJs, DJ Shawnee, DJ Oreo. You know, we all going in, man. It's just, you know, 2020 is up for us. You know what I'm saying? The Melo Agency. Really.
Make sure you go ahead and drop all your social media real quick.
Y'all can follow me on IG at Melo_the_manager. Y'all can hit me on Twitter at the Melo Agency. Y'all can also hit me on my number. I'm always contacting my phone. You know, I usually just leave it to the IG 346-284-1268. Y'all know what it is. Y'all hit me up, man. It's the Melo Agency, for real. Melo.
Man, and how would you say coming up here was for you?
Oh, I love it. I love the atmosphere, man. Y'all give it a warm welcome. You know.
Thank you.
Like, it's beautiful. Like it's first time being here, you know, and everything. I always heard about y'all and everything. So
you mean y'all as in who?
Faith and Hustle. You know?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Faith and Hustle show, you know, yeah, man. So,
shout out to you.
I appreciate y'all bringing me on and to the family. You know what I'm saying? So.
You already know. You already signed the poster, so it's official. I look forward to everything. Meek Mill, make sure you hit him up, man.
Yeah,
big things are going.
Business,
Pass the Aux got a lot of respect going on, and we love to see you come through and support something from somebody within our community that's been already doing it. So, yeah. Y'all, until next time, keep the faith and hustle. Thanks so much for tuning in.